This year's Educational Services Professional has been described as passionate and dedicated. For nearly 2 decades, she has demonstrated her superior knowledge in her field. She has an incredible work ethic that extends well beyond the school day. Calm, honest, straightforward, she routinely visits classrooms and sees her students during lunch and learn to gain insight into their daily environment. She mentors new staff and is a champion for students with special needs. She doesn't put a case to rest until the teachers understand the support needed and the student has the tools to succeed. Born in London, England, a former president of the New Jersey School Psychologists Association, this case manager coordinates after-school activities for our MD and autistic programs. She facilitates our Buddies Club, gives extra help after school, has gone on Project Youth overnight trips, and isn't above going on a senior class trip when needed. We are honored to have the opportunity to work with such an authentic and enthusiastic individual. Cherokee, please join me in honoring our Educational Services Professional of the Year, school psychologist Stephanie Fraser.
There are vital components that work behind the scenes and at the forefront to keep the school running smoothly. Administration, counseling department, CST, and the support staff put in countless hours to aid students and their families to get the most of their educational experience, while here at Cherokee. Supportive and dedicated are the 2 words that strongly describe this year's Educational Service Professional of the Year, CST staff Stephanie Fraser.
Well, I've worked with Stephanie for 15 years in the child study team, and her dedication, devotion, she's funny, she's very bright, and when it comes to finding a solution for something, she's really quick to help the students, any of the teachers and the administration work towards that solution, and she follows through. So once it's a resolve and we have a plan, Stephanie's always the one to, a couple weeks later to follow through and make sure that things are going well for everyone.
When someone mentions Steph, I think of someone as kind, warm, and courteous, with an enthusiastic personality.
Steph was my mentor coming in, so pretty much everything I do throughout the day, it's because of her. She taught me how to kind of manage my day and the whys behind everything. She's dedicated and caring. She has to walk that line between accountability and compassion. She doesn't just give things to the students, she makes sure that she's giving them the tools to be successful later on. So she's often looking for the in-between there.
She is always willing to go the extra mile for anybody that she works with, any student, any parent, any coworker, at all times. She's always available. She always offers very good advice, and people call on her and respect her for that.
I would credit me being a Cherokee to Steph, because I met her probably like 8 or 10 years ago, actually at the gym when I was first coming to grad school for school psychology, and she answered a ton of my questions. She let me come in and shadow her, and so it's really cool now to be working with her and under her and still getting to learn from her. So I would say I credit a lot of my career to Steph, which is really cool. I don't know if many people know how much advocacy she does for our profession. So at the school psychology level, like locally and at the state level, she is like a leader in the field and is always looking to learn and grow her craft, which is really cool. I don't think many people would know that.
She was actually my younger brother's case manager, and I remember my mom coming home from meetings and just talking about how helpful his high school case manager was, and I truly think she helped him to get to the point where he is today, and that's a successful adult.
I think what students would say about Steph is that she is very kind and compassionate. She's always willing to listen, but she also holds students accountable because she knows how important it is for them to become responsible so they can learn how to deal with what life will bring them in the future.
Whenever I deal with my anxiety or just have concerns about how I'm doing, my parents and myself, I always tell myself, just go talk to Mrs. Frazier. She always really knows how to make me, I guess, feel better with school and dealing with the subjects that I struggle with, and how to maintain school while also some of the medical things I go through. So she's just been really nice and really understanding and supportive, and I honestly have no clue what I would do without her if she wasn't there to guide me through all of that.
I think that one is a collection of everybody that I've worked with. I think everything that I've worked with has been absolutely amazing, and I think we're all such different people that we all bring different strengths to it. Deb and Lauren, they have been fantastic to work with. Janine's been an awesome mentor, so I think it's really just everybody and taking the best of what everybody has to offer. When I was really little, my parents were foster parents. And looking back and realizing, I think that really impacted me. I was probably the only person that when they would play house would want to be the social worker. Like everybody else is like, oh, I'll be the mom and I'll be the social worker and I'll come check on the kids. Or if I was the mom, then it's like, oh, well, the social worker's coming today. Yeah, and then I realized not everybody knew what I was talking about. You know, the big thing is at least not have it been a horrible experience. Coming in for the IEP meetings, I think, is really tough for the students, having us all sit around the table and talk about them for 45 minutes or an hour. So I hope that they leave feeling good about themselves. They remember like the positives that we said, what they do right, not what they do wrong. And
Mrs. Frazier's dedication to her students and their families, as well as her commitment to her profession, earned her the title of Educational Service Professional of the Year. From Chief TV, I'm Sarah Lambert.